Okay, we're back with more. And we are exploring the ice caves again. And I don't think I saved either. But I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna wait until we get to the next save point.
Okay.
Because you guys now know I have my new Jean Grey stat.
Who's next?
And still no encoding issues. So,
You are destined to lose.
for those of you who are watching and who have used OBS, I'm kind of curious if I close out the application and then restart it, will it stay consistently fine like it is now, where the encoding's good, the audio is good, it's not laggy, it's not choppy. Like, I occasionally look back at my laptop screen just to check and see if it is, and it's still really solid right now. And I'm getting a consistent 60 frames. Damn! You saw how far he flew!
I'm really sorry.
Oh my god. You know, I'm slowly getting the idea that I should probably just keep Gene on the team permanently, because holy crap. But don't worry. But it's okay, because we're still going to play with her a significant amount during the playthrough. But this is the first time where I'm like, man, maybe I should just keep her around.
Will do.
Oh, and since she's on our team, she can make telekinetic bridges for us. I'm going to walk everybody across myself because I don't want anybody to fall like Cyclops did. And I feel bad for Scott. He's getting screwed over in my playthrough like he did in the original X-Men films. Except, the original X-Men films didn't kill him twice. They only managed to fuck up the Phoenix twice.
Who's next?
In the same franchise. Within 10 years. I will never get over that, by the way.
Destined to lose, X-Men.
What the? I could have held off. It's a good thing my allies don't get hurt when I throw like random boxes or stuff like that, because that would have been bad news bears. It's gonna hurt.
Combo.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
It happened twice.
Reborn.
Combo. The game's over, X-Men.
Will do.
You're weak. Surrender.
I could use some help over here.
Psionic Scream is actually a pretty decent move, and it doesn't really get really good until you get to the next level of it. But it works a little bit like Iceman's Freeze Blast. You can use it to temporarily keep enemies in their tracks. And the more you upgrade, the longer that they stay in the stun effect.
I could use some help over here.
And it's also supposed to make up for the fact that Iceman doesn't really have any area of effect attacks. Only Jean and Storm really do. And Cyclops does as well, but his is not really the best. It's not really meant for damage until you like level it up more. It's more meant for crowd control. It's part of the reason why I don't even get Logan's Claw Fury, because it's It's only kind of good if you're going against like bigger enemies, because sometimes, well, I'll show it off when I get it, but sometimes when you're attacking with it, Logan will just scratch randomly in the air and not even hit anybody, because it's an attack where he is slashing several times in quick succession, but he's also moving in whatever direction you point the stick in. So you have to be sure that whatever enemy you're attacking is,
The game's over,
you know,
X-Men.
A, in your line of sight, and B, that they don't like dodge when you're starting it up, or else you just wasted your energy. Thankfully, this isn't like the Tobey Maguire game, the first one, where whenever Peter runs out of web fluid, you have to find those blue spiders around the map in order to replenish his web cartridges. Which makes sense in terms of comic lore and stuff like that. Like, Peter needs web cartridges. But it also doesn't make sense in the movie's lore, because in the movie's lore, he doesn't have web shooters. They just come out of his wrist. So they shouldn't even be, you know, running out until the second one. But I'm pretty sure that, well, no, I'm not pretty sure. I'm definitely sure that that was just an oversight, because the first Tobey Maguire game is just a prettier next-gen version of the Neversoft PS1 games. And I know I shouldn't be talking about Spider-Man during an X-Men playthrough, but I'm a Spider-Man guy, and that just tends to happen when I'm playing these games. Like, most of the stuff I know, or stuff I reference, comes from stuff that I've watched and played as a kid. And not even just as a kid, even now.
You bet.
It's like I always tell people, my head is filled with tons of the useless shit that most people do not care about.
All right.
Okay, everybody, nobody fall off this bridge.
I will annihilate you.
Right. Right.
Combo. Combo.
Okay.
Right.
Man, it is weird.
Okay.
The second time around is a lot easier.
Combo.
I forgot that she can also lift objects.
X-Men.
But throwing a box at somebody is not nearly as satisfying as throwing an explosive.
Combo.
We're doing that.
Better luck next time.
Fantastic!
Combo. Combo.
Sweet. That interrupts their shockwave. That's good.
The end is near, X-Men. Combo.
Man, Jean is slowly becoming my new favorite character. I might have to take sex. No way. I can't really afford to do that because, I need the leadership step that he gives me, so... Look at that. I have 4 save files now. And we're actually making pretty good time on here. We're about to take on, we're gonna take on Toad again. And before, this part took 2 parts. So we're actually speeding through this a lot quicker. You know what? It's because of the fact that somebody died in the previous version of this video. That's why it took way longer. So I had to go back, get somebody to replace them, and then run back to the spot again, without realizing that there's an extraction point right there. If I just walked a little head further, I wouldn't have to go all the way back.
I come back here, you twits! Bloody hell. That's the third flippant on this month.
Why do you put up with this shit, man? Like, seriously. After the first time, I'd be like, screw the Brotherhood. like before, we gotta stop Toad from escaping. So whenever he runs out, or whenever he goes down to a fourth of his health, he'll try to jump onto one of the ships. Ooh, I dodged! So, if you don't take out the ship immediately when he jumps onto it, he will escape. You're gonna have to do this over again.
Look out!
Oh my god, how is he still alive? Die!
Heads up!
Miss me! It's gonna hit me on the back line, isn't it? Oh, okay. Come on, Toad, just drop your resistances already. Oh my god. Is he stuck? I think he's stuck. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Storm. Like, he was... That was so weird. Oh, now he's back in his... What the hell?
Time you freaks learn a lesson.
Jesus. I thought I was gonna have to go back again. Like, what the hell? Toad, stop freaking jumping, you little... Okay, that's it.
Will do.
Now I remember why I take Iceman on this friggin' mission. No, he got me. It's telling that, like, Toad's only real useful move is his tongue lash.
Yes.
What are you doing there on the
Will do.
floor? I need help!
At least I'm far enough away from it this time.
Okay.
Yes.
Combo!
Will do.
Is that boss? Oh, that boss is not on the team. Can't forget that. What?
Are all superheroes with this name?
You guys saw me clearly jump over that. That was some bull.
Okay.
Let's finish this. And just as I say that. Ow. There we go.
A fine bunch of superheroes. you
Toad's not even a hard boss. He's just annoying.
Oh, should I bleeding now? I can't even get them to give me a lift. Sentinels? I don't recall saying any such thing. You're hallucinating, you are. I swear on the grave of me Aunt Beatrice, I don't know nothing about no Sentinels.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's thrown out of a jet at 20,000 feet?
No need getting rough on me. I was just having a little fun, I was.
So, licking us up with your nasty-ass tongue is what you call fun? Forget this. Talk, or we'll take you for a one-way ride in the X-Jet.
Okay, look, Mystique wanted a location that was stored on the computers here.
What did Mystique want the location of?
I don't know, honest. But now that they've got it, Mystique was saying the day of reckoning's coming soon. Not rightly sure what that means, but I bet you ain't gonna like it.
You know what? Gene, you're here. Why not just burrow into his head and figure out what's going on in there?
Well, if I knew, he wouldn't be anonymous, now would he? Here now, I'd be far more likely to talk if you would have been nice to me.
Where'd her storm go? I just now noticed that she's not even here. I think she's just off camera. Yeah, we actually went through the ice cave section way faster than we did in the original recording. Because now, parts 5 and 6 are basically now one part. And we still have another 14 minutes until we hit the half-hour mark, so...
It's been 2 days now since I came to the Institute. I still haven't decided whether I want to stay or not. But Bobby Drake sure makes it seem awfully inviting. It was exciting hearing about the X-Men's adventures at the Heart facility in Alaska. Part of me wishes I could have gone with them. I guess I'm getting caught up in all this X-Men superhero business.
Man, I love the story in this game. You know, I know I brought this up before that Cree Summers is the voice of Allison in this game, but every time I hear her talk, I can't not think of Susie from Rugrats.
Hello, Allison. You're looking most excellent today. But then you look most excellent every day.
Or my favorite voice of hers, Number 5 from Kids Next Door.
Can you tell me anything more about the X-Men's trip to the Heart facility?
Yeah, I guess there was a lot of equipment at the facility that had nothing to do with studying the Aurora Borealis.
So if they aren't studying the sky, what are they doing?
Very good question.
Professor X thinks the government might be using it as a high-tech headquarters for storing sensitive information. Stuff they don't want regular people to know about. You know, things like Area 51, the Man on the Grassy Knoll, old disco songs from the 70s.
Who is that Toad guy they brought back?
Toad? He's a member of the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood? Is he dangerous?
Only to himself. The Brotherhood treats him like a court jester, always playing tricks on him. Why he puts up with all their abuse is beyond me.
I heard someone say Toad mentioned Sentinels. What's a Sentinel?
Pray you never meet
They're
one.
mutant hunting machines. But the government shut that program down years ago. I'm sure Toad's just talking smack.
See you later, Bobby.
See you later, beautiful.
There are some students on campus that you can talk to, but most of the time they only tell you things that you already know. Or they have dialogue like this. General Kincaid speaking out against us, things are heating up. The humans are starting to really fear us. I think it's only a matter of time before things get violent. I've been studying that guy. He was a brilliant military leader until his wife was killed by a mutant that lost control of his powers. After that, Kincaid suffered a nervous breakdown and was hospitalized. You know, I can't remember for sure if Kincaid is a character in the comics. I think he is. But his origin story is sort of similar. No, it's not sort of similar. But I think of his origin story, and I think of William Stryker's origin in the comics. Now, those of you who've seen the movies, you know Stryker as the guy who got Wolverine into the Weapon X project. He's the main villain of X-Men 2, and he was the villain, well, he was the secondary antagonist in, or the way you look at it, in X-Men Origins Wolverine. And his origin in the comics is messed up. Him and his family, him and his wife, his pregnant wife, were on the road one day. and his wife went in labor while they were on the road. Stryker had no choice but to pull the car over and deliver the baby himself from the road. When the baby came out, it was a mutant. And he knew that because it came out bizarre looking. And he saw his baby as a monster. So he killed the baby. And then when his wife asked to see the child, he gave her the child, and then he killed her too. And that's what started his homicidal, genocidal hatred towards mutants. His own son was a mutant, and he just couldn't accept that. And he couldn't accept that his wife gave birth to a mutant. Now you may be wondering, doesn't that say something more about him than it does about his family? Yes. Does he see it that way? Oh, hell no. And he is a religious zealot in the comics. Like, he tries to use religion as a way to justify his hatred towards mutants. In fact, if you want to read a really dark storyline, and you want to see exactly where they got huge parts of X-Men 2, the movie, from, you guys should read X-Men God Loves, Man Kills. The first one, because there is a sequel. And I haven't read it in a while, but I don't think it's as good. But if you guys want to see a really good, but sad and messed up X-Men story, that's what I recommend. If I remember right, Jubilee should be around here somewhere. Wait, I think I just saw her. I got the corner of my eye. Yup.
Hey, you're that new girl everyone's talking about. What's your name again? I'm Allison Crespierre. I got here just a few days ago. Right. Good to meet you, Allison. And you are? The name's Jubilation Lee, but everyone around here calls me Jubilee. Oh, cool.
Cool, this was before he became a vampire.
Yeah, well, I wanted to be called Rogue,
Yes.
but that code name was already taken.
That did happen.
Really? No, not really. Where are you from? I was born in Beverly Hills, California. Then my parents died, so I spent some time in a juvie hall in LA. But I had a lot of run-ins with the management, so I took off and lived in a Hollywood mall. That must have been terrible. Yeah, it was kind of a rough time. But the mall was cool. I mean, you know, I swiped whatever I needed. And I got real good at keeping 2 steps ahead of those lame-o security guards. Then the mall went and hired a bunch of mutant hunters to track me down. Luckily, Storm, Psylocke, Rogue, and Dazzler were shopping there that day.
Which was adapted into an episode of the X-Men animated series of the 90s. Minus Psylocke and Dazzler, but Rogue and Storm were there. And I want to say Jean was there too.
So you're a mutant? Nah, I'm the gardener. Oh, my mistake. You look like a student.
God damn it.
Jeez, Allison, you'll believe anything, won't you? Hey, I'm new here. I don't know anybody. Okay, cool your jets. I'm just playing with you. Of course I'm a mutant. What's your mutant power? I generate this really bright energy from my hands. It's great for temporarily blinding people. And what's even cooler is, I can make it explode. No way. Yep, I call them fireworks. So, what's your mutant power? I can make people's heads explode. Oh, wow. Really? No, not really.
I'm pretty sure you could probably do
good
that.
one. Yeah, looks like you and me are gonna get along just fine. I'll see you later, Jubilee. See you around, Allison.
So, I think I got over the whole having to re-record thing. Because now, we actually have one less part as a whole, just because of how much faster I went through on this second go-around. But I think I am going to cut it off here. is because we hit the 25-minute mark, and there's not really much else we can do in the next 5 minutes. So, thanks for watching, and I'm glad that I finally got this all squared away. But I will see you guys next time.